You got some really good pictures of the hippos?
A whole bunch of pictures of the hippos.
Okay, this is my hospital room for 2 nights so far in Nairobi. This is called St. John's Hospital?
No, it's Nairobi Hospital.
Nairobi Hospital. We're in the St. John's ward. And I'm in the 10 Downing Street room number. They're calling me the minister. They had all kinds of tests. Let me do a shot of myself. I'm going to do a face. Hyrax, Hyrax. Okay, everything takes twice as long when you only have one hand. My left hand isn't functioning right now. I'm still getting this camera set up just to do what I did. But we're in a very kind hospital. Everyone has been extremely helpful. Had every test known to man at this point, including, I didn't tell you, Phil, they did another cholesterol blood test this morning.
Did they give you any results?
No, at 5 o'clock in the morning a girl came in, stuck me, took a blood test in about a second. They're so efficient and capable. Didn't even put a band on my arm, she just stuck the needle in. Got the blood immediately. But I had the echocardiogram today, didn't show any blockage. So we're thinking when we see the professor doctor that it might have been all that jostling the first 3 days when we were in.
Well, that is your theory.
That's my theory, that in the back of this car before I switched to the front seat, I was jostled like a basketball bouncing around on a court over rocks and unbelievably rough terrain, very rough terrain in the largest mountain, Mount Kilimanjaro, 19,000 feet. But a great trip. Mom has been fantastic. We're all exhausted from this experience, but I'm looking forward to getting home. What did you say?
To Apple and
Take another lesson.
take more lessons. I'm going to be so good.
Anything you want to say for the record here, to the camera?
Do I have to?
No. But you talked to Stephanie, you talked to Jennifer. What is the name of the hotel you're in now?
I'm in the Stanley
Hotel. Intercontinental got full. OAT's been fantastic. Newton has been wonderful.
They all have been
And
fabulous.
your
Very
new
kind
drivers, Jeff.
I haven't.
You went to KLM today?
Yeah, got something started, whatever.
My balcony, my hospital room balcony, looking to the city. Nothing special. Full parking lot of nice looking cars. There's another ward room with balconies across the way from mine. This is like a private wing, I think, private paying wing. We'll see the city when we get released, and tomorrow or the next day. Get some more views from the hotel and on our way to the airport. Okay, this is the symbol of Nairobi Hospital. I'm in the room actually shooting the menu book. It has a good colored logo of it. I'm going to turn around and shoot some of the room. I was attacked by mosquitoes 2 nights ago, and when I complained about it, they brought in some spray. And last night, before I went to bed, they said, "Do you want a mosquito net?" Which I didn't know they had here, so that's hanging from the ceiling. There's this mosquito net that went all over the bed and kept me from having any mosquito bites last night. Night before, I must have had 20 mosquito bites and killed about 10 of them as I chased them around the room, splattering the blood, my blood, all over the walls. Let me go in the bathroom now, but this gives you a shot of my crooked smile and my green gown. We're in the south wing is what that thing says to the mirror. And a very nice bathroom, all tiled. Shower and tub behind me, but well equipped and very modern. Probably the best hospital in Kenya and Tanzania combined, because our guide would not send me to the hospital in Arusha in Tanzania. He said, "No, forget about that." That's about as good as I can get with my smile. A couple days ago, I couldn't even get the left side of my face to move at all. And right now, my fingers, I can move my hand. The left hand was dead for 3 or 4 days, and now I can touch my fingertips. This is the hardest maneuver now, is getting my fingertips to meet and do their job. Folke is checking out about now with one of the OAT guides that have been fantastic. Winston, I think, is this guy's name, and David was here yesterday, one of the OAT leaders. We tried to get a hold of Samson to get our last remaining bag from the lodge shipped here somehow. But that's about it. I'm going to shoot the Kenya map now. So that's Tanzania, and the border of Kenya is that black line to the top. I'm zooming in. It's not working. And there's Nairobi. Yeah. So Nairobi is about, I'd say, 500 miles from where we were in the Serengeti. There's Tarangire. There's the Serengeti. And we were in southern Serengeti. There's Arusha, probably about 100 miles to where we were in the Serengeti. We went into the Ngorongoro. We were supposed to stop there for a day on the way back. So there's the Serengeti National Park. The pen point is where the airstrip that I flew out of was. The bottom of the pen point is where I was when I had the attack, the stroke. And we had to drive about 50 miles, and then we flew maybe 500 miles up to Nairobi, where I am right now in the wonderful the wonderful country of Kenya. And here is just skimming over and I wanted to shoot and zoom in on the baobab tree. One of the amazing trees of Africa. They call it the upside down tree. You can't really get a great shot of it unless you do a zoom in like this. So this is a map with all the trees of Serengeti and of Tanzania anyway. The name Tanzania comes from a combination of Tanganyika and Zambia. No, not Zambia. Zanzibar is down on the coast near the capital of Dar es Salaam.
Thank you, ladies.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Getting into the elevator. In the wheelchair.
You can put them in this big, sticking them in the mail.
Here's the way I went to all the occupational therapy and physical therapy. Here's an outside view. Folke. She knows her way around.
I know, we're just talking.
Yep.
And there were other people that we lost. Yeah, see, this is where I went yesterday.
Nicely now?
Not as bad as Europe.
Gas is about $1.10 a liter here, so not too bad, $5 a gallon.
This is the Catholic Church here, right?
No, it's AIC, Anglican.
Okay, excellent.
The Catholic is up there. I'll show you the
Further
Catholic.
down, yeah.
They have a helmet law here. You gotta wear your helmets. And they all have reflective jackets on. nice looking buildings. Qatar on top of that one, advertising the airlines.
Look at the building to the left, or the very left.
Ni commemoration of our second president.
Of the second president.
Memorial to the second president memorial here.
Sort of a neat. And then there's
Got
another
his hand on
interesting
top.
building coming a little later that Central Park on your left, sort of.
That memorial was in Central Park. Right in the heart of downtown, no? I don't know if this is Wells Fargo, but there's a Fargo curve. They don't make it easy to get out of. This is like the Arc de Triomphe of Nairobi here. Heavy traffic everywhere. Here's the intercontinental hedges where Volker was for 2 nights or so.
That's why when Jeff went by here the other day.
Downtown.
Oh yeah.
Big
See the
Catholic
traffic here before
population.
church on Sundays.
Holy Family Minor Basilica Catholic Church. Big
To the
one.
right, this building to the right.
This is the Stanley Hotel security system. Well, we're in our Nairobi, what is the name of the hotel? Stanley Hotel, and met the management. Volker has impressed the management so much that they've sent 2 sets of flowers. Here's some African gentlemen. Beautiful white and red roses. Look at this bouquet. Volker, you are just the most impressive woman. People love you.
But she is certainly looking for prey.
It's 5 in the afternoon. The storm has passed and Toto and his mum are settling down to feed. It's been an eventful day. Things are still looking good and Toto seems to be growing in confidence by the minute. Look at Toto. Well, for a while. Okay, they want that carcass the vultures are moving in. Look at that for cheek. You don't want it? We certainly do.